All right, guys. Does the camera need to move? Are we good? Okay. So, Miss Emily decided to join us today. She decided she was tired of watching Mommy make videos. Alrighty. Today, we are talking about two very important properties that allow us to simplify expressions. The associative and the commutative property. The way that I like to look at this, okay, the associative property talks all about grouping. How are numbers grouped together? I like to think about it as, all right, who are your associates? If I asked you who your associates were, you would tell me a group of people that you hang out with. They may be your best friends, they may be your acquaintances, they may be your frenemies. I recommend not having those, but sometimes it happens, okay? So, the associative property is all about grouping things, and when we are adding and when we are multiplying, we can adjust and regroup to make problems easier to solve. So, for example, if we had 7 times 3, that quantity, times, I did not, hold on, I'm trying to find a good one. We're going to change it up a little bit. Alright, we're going to do 7 times 2 times that quantity times 5. Okay? Now, we know that 7 times 2 is 14. Anybody know what 14 times 5 is off the top of their head? I don't. So, I'm going to use the associative property. Which says that I can take 7 times the quantity, 2 times 5. And I can move my parentheses. Now, I know that 2 times 5 is 10. 7 times 10, so that's 70. If we put out a calculator, if we did it longhand, we would find that 14 times 5 also equals 70. However, that's a whole lot harder to do. Okay? Alright, I'm going to try to get the commutative property in before announcements go on. We might get cut off, so hang tight. The commutative property is all about who's there. Okay? I like to think about it as if you went to a community picnic, okay, or a church picnic, or your parents' company picnic, whatever. Your community picnic,
Attention
and
students,
they want to know
the first
who
meeting
did you
of
talk
the
to?
2018-19 Yearbook Club will be held this coming Monday, August 27th from 3:35 to 5 p.m. The meeting will be held in Mobile 501. If you have a Yearbook Club interest letter, please return the completed green letter to the front office.
We're going to wait.
Also, are you interested in working with a small group doing research and programming? The SNEED Robotics team, a competition team that practices after school, may be for you. An interest meeting will be held Monday, August 27th in Mrs. Alexander's room on the Gold Team Hall. Any 7th or 8th grader interested is urged to plan on attending and have your parents pick you up in front of the school at 4:30. Applications will be given out at this meeting, but not before. You may get an application from your science teacher beginning next Tuesday. If you have any questions, please contact Mrs. Alexander on the Gold Team or Mrs. Howard on the Blue Team. Kate Johns and Alexis Graham, you will go to the car line today. Also, the following students, please come to the office. John Sessions, Andrew Diggs, Jacoby Moore, and Melina Krupa. Also, Amarin Harrison, we have something for you. The following students, please report immediately to the 7th grade car line. Kiera and Kylie Nettles, Abby Woodruff, Skylar Fraley, Fayunny Hennigan, Samantha Bryan, Madison Strickland, Johnny Washington, Jack Benson, Sean Owens, Connor Wiggins, Nathan Irick, Tori Holmes, and Autumn Blackman. Report immediately to the 7th grade car line. chime, the male car riders may be dismissed. At the bell, the female car riders may be dismissed.
All right, guys, sorry about that. So the community property is all about who is there, who's present. The order doesn't matter, okay? So if I have 3 plus 7 plus 5 plus 2, yeah, I could add that up and that's really not too difficult, okay? Or I can rearrange the numbers. 3 plus 2 from the end plus 5 plus the 7. 5 plus 5 is 10. Then I add that to the 7 to get 17. Okay? These only work with addition and multiplication. If you have subtraction, if you have division, you cannot use them. It will not work. Okay? Don't try. It has to be addition or multiplication. Okay? Remember, commutative, who was there? The order doesn't matter. Associative, who's grouped together? Who are you hanging out with? What groups are there? Okay? Alrighty. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye-bye.